is January 2nd, 2015. I think that I keep on saying 2014, but 2015. Here we are, second winter calendar. We're gonna open it, and we got gold. All right, so nothing special here today. What's gonna happen is that I actually put the frost dragon into hatching. So it was 16 hours, if you're wondering. Here it is, 3-element dragon, element of water, sea, ice, and dark. So here it is in baby form, and this is what the egg looks like. Unfortunately, again, I put the egg into hatching instead of rushing it with gem. So I actually waited out that 16 hours. Here it is. And let's just hatch it, and then we'll take a look at this dragon. Alright, so that is the frost dragon. Is loading. Now I wonder if the ace dragon has finished loading. Wait a minute, where's the ace dragon? Alright, I'm gonna go on in here, go into storage. Alright, the ace dragon is still working. I don't know if I should say he's still working his way or whatever, but yeah, the ace dragon is not going anywhere. It's still loading. But here's the frost dragon. So fire comes out of nowhere, and then he touches the fire, and then the fire turns into ice. I'm not even sure if that's possible. I mean, fire is air, right? But there it is, and it explodes. Let's watch it again. But you'll notice that this is a pretty big dragon. Look how it takes up the entire card right there. The menu there. Can get out of there, and we'll take a look at it in this view, because I think you probably want to see it in this view. Alright, I'm just wondering where the dragon went. It's hiding behind the pier ice dragon, or double ice dragon. So we're gonna have to wait until it actually loads. Move out of the way. Can't really see it from this view. Really terrible view here. Alright, it's not moving out of the way. Okay, so yeah, it's not moving out of the way. I guess we'll take a look at it in this view then. So there it is again. That is the animation. I don't like how it doesn't move out of the way. It's like, hey, can you just get out of the way for a minute? There it is, and it explodes. We're going to evolve it to the second form. Alright, so here it is in second form. You'll notice that it got more furry. Notice there's fur, there's ice, and a lot of stuff going on. Its wings is actually pretty unique. I like the wings. There's a lot of texture. There's a lot of patterns and things like that. Look, what happens is flower grows, and then he or she wants to take a look at it, and then he freezes the flowers. But yeah, you'll notice there's a lot of texture is what I'd call it for this dragon. A lot. It's just not little. There's a lot of tiny texture there. Lines. You notice that the legs, there's something, I don't know if there's ice or metal that's holding the leg, or legging, or whatever you call it. Gonna get out of there. We're gonna take a look at it. Wow, look at it now. It's only in second form, and I want to remind you of that. It's already as big as some of the dragons there. It's as big as the, what is this, double ice dragon? Yes, and as big as the Saturn dragon. It's as big as them. Look at it. Wow, I can't imagine how big it'll get once we evolve it to its final form. Hopefully it doesn't get smaller. It would look really strange if it does. Let's go in here. We're going to evolve it to the final form. Alright, there it is. That is huge. And I think it's a female. And I like that animation. So it tucks itself together and then turns into blocks of ice. You notice also the wings all the way around his body. There is a lot of patterns, texture. There's a lot of detail. Yeah, the detail is what I call it. I mean, there's a lot of detail, especially in the wings, the entire body. There's just a lot of stuff compared to every other dragon. And it takes a really long time to kind of design or pen those things or find things that look like that. But there it is. You notice the snowflake tail, and he turns into ice right there. Look at the horns. I mean, there's dripping ice as well. Yeah, the eyes are also white. It's kind of scary, but there it is. Really big dragon. It's as big as that dragon beside him. What is this dragon? I think that is a zodiac dragon. Oh, the frozen wind dragon. Oh boy, that's what it is. The frozen wind dragon is pretty big, and this frost dragon is also pretty big. But there's much more detail on this frost dragon compared to any other dragon I've seen so far. I don't think you can name one dragon that actually has that much detail. I mean, even the frozen wind dragon, you notice the shades is really smooth, and it's easier to do smooth shade opposed to these highly detailed shades. But anyways, that is about it. That is the frost dragon, and you can only get this dragon, unfortunately, through the Christmas event. So you gotta complete the Christmas Island. This is the last dragon you can obtain, and once you complete the Christmas Island, you should be able to get this dragon into your game. And that is the Frost Dragon in Dragon City.